We are Ken and Bev Merrill. We've been married for the last 50 years, and we are going to speak a little bit about how God prepares you for retirement.
We moved to Alaska in 1975. We started a rescue squad there because when people learned there was a nurse in the area, they all landed on the doorstep. So we started a medevac service.
In about 1999, I retired, and we moved back to Maine to take care of elderly parents.
I told Ken at the time we had traveled so much that I wasn't going anywhere until God told us where to go and what we were going to be doing. So we prayed about it, and then the opportunities became available.
We were fortunate to start with an organization that took us to Rwanda, Africa, where we moved and lived for about 4 years, building an orphan village.
My medical background enabled me to go out and do medical checks on the pre-medical exams on the children.
When we left that mission and we started our mission in Uganda, where we have a primary school for approximately 400 children.
Ken was busy with the building and the maintenance and that sort of thing, and I was able to teach the children in the classrooms.
We started that mission with really nothing. We had no idea what we were doing. We asked the Lord to help us. We just said, what could two old people do at this time? And he just told us to pray. The first project was to put a well in. They call it a borehole. The children were getting water from the lake and from mud puddles when it rained. And they was having a lot of sickness, illness, and death just due to dirty water.
Now that we're back here, Ken and I are involved in teaching the preteen Sunday school class. You know, it's not that we're anything so hot and wonderful, but if you're willing, if you're faithful, if you're available, and if you're willing to serve the Lord and go where He tells you, there's no stopping, nothing that you can't do. This is so far beyond anything that we could have ever thought or imagined that God would have us do. And oftentimes He would provide things that we needed before we even knew that we needed. And that's just the way He's been. It's been a journey of faith. And now we look back at all those years that we spent up in the bush in Alaska, just going around, traveling, meeting with people, the opportunities that God's given us, and how He's orchestrated all of that. I felt very disappointed that I wasn't able to be a travel nurse like I wanted to be, but in hindsight, God had that vision, kept that dream for me, and it was just a little different than what I had imagined. So, and much better, I'm sure. So we're very thankful to God.
God has told us all along that we weren't retired. We were repurposed. We didn't know what it was at the time, but it was very evident that He wanted us to keep going and just taking one step at a time.
We're very grateful to be used of God, and we've been amazed how He has used us. And I'm not sure that retirement is biblical, but no, God has a purpose and a plan for you, and just encourage you to reach out, step out, be attentive to His calling and His bidding. You will not be disappointed. Challenged, yes. Disappointed, no. And blessed beyond measure.